7 refer to the following conversation.
In sports news, our own Easton
Sport News Hour, Eastern
Jaguars won today's soccer match against
won today's soccer match.
the Portville Lions. Here
The Port Village Lions.
to tell us about the
Here to tell us about the
game is Aaron Parker, the
is Aaron Parker,
goalkeeper for the Jaguars.
the goalkeeper for the Jaguars.
Mr. Parker, thanks for joining us.
Mr. Parker, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Today's game was challenging.
Today's game was challenging.
It started to rain early on,
It started to rain early on.
and the storm didn't let up for nearly an hour.
The storm didn't let up for nearly hours.
There were several times when we lost control of the
There were several times when we lost control
ball because the field
of the ball because
was so wet and slippery.
the field was so wet and slippery.
Well, you all played really
Well, we played really
well despite
well
the weather.
despite the weather.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
Now
But
it's
stay
time for a commercial break.
tuned. We'll soon
Let's stay tuned.
be back with
Be back
Aaron Parker
with Aaron Parker
to talk about the game's most exciting moments.
to talk about the game's most exciting moment.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I know we were planning to work at the trade
I know we are planning to work
show together next
at the trade show together
week, but
next week, but
something has come up.
something has come up.
Do you think you could find someone else to go in
Do you think could you find someone else go
my place?
in my place?
Sure, that can probably be arranged.
Sure, that probably can arrange can be arranged.
Can I ask why you're unable to go?
Can I ask why you are unavailable to go?
My department recently hired several new
My department recently hired several
people, and I want to be here to make
I want to be here
sure that their
to make sure that
training goes smoothly.
the training goes smoothly.
I understand.
I understand.
I'll call Ramona and
I'll call Ramona.
ask her if she'd be able to attend
If he ask her if
the show instead.
she attend the show instead.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to book 2 tickets for tonight's city bus.
I like to book 2 tickets for City Bus for tonight for City Bus
tour.
tour.
Sure, we still have seats on
Sure, we still have a seat
the bus.
on the bus.
This tour will stop at 5 different sites
This tour
and end up at the Seven Stars restaurant.
end up at the Seven Star restaurant.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
A friend of mine is visiting from out of town.
A friend of mine is out of town.
He'll like that.
He he'll like that.
Yes, but we have to put in the order for the
Yes, but we have a
restaurant in advance. You have a choice between the chicken with
you choose between the chicken,
vegetables or the beef with
vegetable, or the beef
rice.
We'll both
beef rice. Uh, beef with rice.
have the chicken.
Uh, we'll both chicken.
Here are your tickets, and
Here are your tickets. And
by the way, we're
by the way,
expecting clear
we are expecting clear,
skies tonight.
clear sky tonight.
You'll definitely want to
You are you you are definitely one.
bring your camera.
Bring your camera.
You won't want to miss taking photos of the
You won't miss taking photo of
city skyline.
city skylines.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Siba.
Hi, Cedar.
Do you need help taking those files up to
Do you need help taking the file
our office? It
up to office?
looks like you have your
It look like have your
hands full.
If you
hands
don't
full.
mind, that'd be
You don't mind? That'd be great.
great. The elevator is still out of order,
The elevator still out of order,
so we'll have to use the stairs.
so we have the stair.
But that broke last week.
That that broke last week,
The maintenance crew should have repaired that.
and the maintenance uh
That by now.
crew should have repaired that by now.
Well, apparently,
Well, apparently
a piece of hardware
a piece of hardware
had to be custom made.
to be custom made.
I see.
I
Well, at
see.
least our office is only
Well, at least our office
on the second floor,
on the second floor,
so we don't have to climb too many stairs.
so we don't have climb too many stairs.
That's true.
Is that true?
Thanks again for carrying
Thanks again for carrying
some of these files.
some of the files.
It would have taken 2 trips to get them all without
It would have taken cheap to get them
your help.
your help.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
All right, let's start the meeting.
All right, let's start the meeting.
How are our clothing sales for
How are clothing sales?
June?
Well,
Meeting. How are our clothing sales for June?
How are clothing sales for June?
well, sales
Well,
went up 3% from
sale went up 3%
last month,
from last month,
but customers didn't
but customer
respond as well as
didn't respond
usual to our big semi-annual
usual to our big
sale.
I
seminal sales.
was hoping for a 5% increase.
I was hoping were 5% big increase.
Donna, why do you think the increase was so small?
Donna, why do you think the increase so small?
I think clothing sales weren't as
I think the clothing sale
strong because
was strong because
the advertising budget was
the advertising advertising
cut this year.
were cut this year.
I'd like to see that money put back
I like to see money put back
into our budget.
into the budget.
Let's wait another month.
Let's wait to another month.
If sales are still
If sales still
low, we may have to
low, we may have a change
increase the advertising budget.
advertising budget.
But I prefer to wait on that decision.
But I prefer to wait on that decision.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
You've been training with us for a couple of
You've been training
months now.
for a month.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Dan.
Hello,
You've been
Dan.
training with us
You've been training with us
for a couple of months
for a couple of months
now.
now.
As your mentor, I'd like to hear how your
As your mentor, I'd like to hear how
apprenticeship's been going.
your apprenticeship been going.
It's been going well.
It's been going well.
I've enjoyed learning the different techniques for metal welding.
I enjoy learning the different technique,
And I like seeing the finished
and I like seeing
products.
the finished product.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad to hear that.
There are still a few weeks left in your training program,
There's still a few weeks in your training program,
but you know, your
but you know,
work is so good that we've
you work so good
decided to offer you a
to desire to offer
promotion when your training is complete.
promotion, promotion, when
That's great
your training decided, when training is complete.
news.
That's great news.
I'd be happy to be part of the team
I'd happy part of
here.
the team here.